Yo, yo, yo. Hello, Jackie. Runs very good day. Just came from training session. Jackie, that is microphone. That is, I mean, I don't use it as necklace. Just when I don't use shirt, I use this necklace for microphone. I am Tibetan. I was born and raised in Tibet. Well, user, I like doing physical activities and eat healthy food, but not yoga and not only vegetables. Hello, hello, hello. Hello to everyone. Jackie, you want to create garden in your mind? Did I get it right? That sounds cool. Hello, Roditya. You lack confidence and fear a lot from future. What to do? Well, first thing, is there a future? Is there a real future? Or is it just a thought in this moment? Hello to everyone. Yo, Onkar. That's right, Chris G. Yep. I peek through walls, through holes in bathroom. That's my hobby. Peeking through walls in bathroom, it's awesome hobby, you know. Yes, Ilvenox. You get that, but that person who typed to me that this person has fear from future, I want this person to just observe. Is any content of your mind that big of a deal? Isn't it all the same content? Isn't it always just this moment? Roditya, it's actually not that hot, but outside, but it's still hot in apartment, you know. Still not ready to wear shirt. Hello. No, I'm not from Africa. I am from Tibet. Tibetan mountains. Queen, that's cool. I'm watching the live as well from Latvia. Jackie. This is magical necklace. This necklace transcends my voice into you perceiving it in YouTube. So this is actually very magical necklace. Are visions from the future real or imaginary? Dude, anything that happens in this moment is real. Even illusions. But dude, even imagination is real in this moment. But this is not the key. So you could ask yourself how to get out of you being trapped by your imagination and thoughts of future. Why I say imagination is real? Because it happens in this moment. It can happen. Dude, why are you saying that? If you say something is not real, then you're saying this moment is not real, but well, for our mind this moment happens. But either way it comes down to what you understand by real. Hello, hello. Good luck to you, Fishing Pro. From watching to your profile picture, I'm gonna say to you, you're gonna make it. Raki, this life is about your mind, about your beliefs in your mind, about illusion of you in your mind, because that is illusion. Only illusion is illusion of you. All the rest is real. Dude, why are you saying imagination is fiction? You can imagine things. So you're saying your thoughts are not real. Thoughts are real. Illusion of yourself is not real. It's not there. The one who suffers in you mentally, dude, it's not real. It cannot be found. Yet this illusion is still real. This is a chess game. Can you find out how to win it? Or maybe you should lose it to win it. Okay, I will start to talk normal. Sometimes I go unnecessarily deep. Chill, Karmuk. Chill, dude. I don't know what is Chuang Tzu dream. My deepness is very scary. From what are you scared in deepness? I feel like people get scared when their ego is being challenged. People get uncomfortable when the illusion of themselves in their mind is being challenged. Hello, Sharva Yogini. super crunch. Don't worry if you're just starting. Because, dude, becoming free, innerly free, it does not depend on your level of spirituality. Awakening does not depend on spirituality. Don't worry, dude. Dude, if you can realize just using your common sense that totally everything comes and goes, and there is just always this moment, well, what else do you need? Then why you need spirituality? Well, I can tell you why. Spirituality, well, it can give you lots of stuff, like just interesting knowledge, interesting experiences, maybe some more clarity, but it's not like only spirituality leads you to inner freedom, freedom from mental suffering. And all this mental suffering is coming from this fake idea of you being the thinker of thoughts, doer of actions, dreamer of dreams. I mean, why do you need spirituality? What do you seek in spirituality? How do you imagine? How could you grow in spirituality? Chrismax, slow mode is activated. Somehow the slow mode discourages some internet trolls from regularly spamming. It just helps. My only method to meditation was always to recognize stillness in my mind. And when it's recognized, just do nothing, observe it. Of course, you automatically observe anything else. Dude, it doesn't matter how you retain presence. Because it feels like you should do something, you should like stay present at first. And that's true, you should try to do it. Even though it sounds like controlling something. Prismax, why do you think that you are observer? observer is the same as what is observed. They are not apart. Dude, just like the clouds and the sky are one, ocean and waves are one, the content of your mind and inner emptiness or stillness is one as well. All of what you perceive is one, same movement, or not movement. Yo, new name. Super Crunch. I like what you're saying, dude. Dude, I feel like you are ahead of many spiritual seekers. It doesn't sound like you just got started, dude. Probably it's a path of your life, for all of your life. But the thing is, you are asking to me, who are you? If you're not the one producing your thoughts. How this question is apart from any other thought, dude? Any label that you want to give to yourself, any feeling that you want to perceive as you, how is it different from all the rest that you perceive? Because anything you perceive, it comes and goes. Whatever label you want to give to you or hold as you, it will be the same mind just doing what mind does naturally. All of this that you perceive, dude, in your mind is your mind. And your mind is just a tool, nothing else. You just have to step out of it. Step out of idea of you. Don't touch it, just leave it alone. I'm not saying it will not come back to you. Yes, Christmas, we perceive less than 3% of reality, or even less, I don't know. How to control your anger and bitterness? You know what is paradox? Life starts to fold out naturally, and your mind's content is some way being like controlled when you allow it to be free. When you stop controlling, you actually gain ability to control it. But it's even not about control. For example, dude, I just let my mind be, even if there's control. Just notice how control is happening. When I go to sleep, my mind just shuts down. When I basically, your mind is perfect tool, and it works when it's needed. Just if you leave it alone. People try to control their mind with some kind of illusion of controller of mind. This makes inner war, inner fight. This is what makes you to suffer mentally, because you fight thoughts with the same thoughts. And you just, maybe you need more meditation, more presence practice, more just life experience to notice this. Or maybe sudden realization could help you if you just look at your mind from distance. Your wife's spending habits makes you suffer mentally. Well, there is a difference, dude. If you suffer from this like personal self, illusion of personal self, or this suffering happens just naturally. Because, dude, suffering from your wife, spending habits, it does not have to change, dude. It's like when you have this idea of you just multiply this suffering in you. But if you really look in you and no one is found in you, and you realize that maybe there is no you, well, nothing changes, dude. Just your perspective and your relationship with life. I don't know if it's a good way to put it, but it's definitely one way. How can I put it? How can I put just what I experience in some words? It's just one way. Maybe you perceive it, maybe you don't. Definitely there are other ways. No, Not Latvian watermelon. Is sacrifice greater than love? Man, why do you want to divide any experience that you can experience in this moment? If sacrifice should happen, then it's needed and it happens. Same with love, same with anything else. Everything has its own place in this existence. Yes, yes, Baida, I know, dude. Yo, 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 yo. Ilvex, silence is when mind is quiet. You can say it like that, but your mind doesn't need to be quiet to recognize inner silence. Dude, if there are waves in water, don't you recognize water when it's waves? Sometimes there are less waves, sometimes there are more waves, but you recognize that it's the same water. Like when the water is, let's say, without waves, then it's like silent mind, you perceive silence, but actually there are thoughts even in this silence. There can be moments without any thought, any emotion, any movement that is possible, yes. Yo, hello Kitty. New Name was worried about you. Where have you been lost? I'm just comparing this to water because that is quite similar. Similar thing to compare with your mind. But you can compare, all of the answers about your mind is all around nature. Dude, outer world is the same, just the same as your mind. Because world outside is creating your mind. When you get born, your mind is like empty page, nothing there. When you open your eyes, memory starts to collect images, words. You hear some words, sentences. You learn to put these words into sentences. Just the natural way how your mind is created when you are born. It naturally creates the idea of separate you as well. It's a natural process, because idea of separate self, this ego, is there to help you survive, to communicate, to create the world as it is, to create the suffering as well. But I think that people just forget it, that their mind is created just by outside world. An idea of you is also created in you. It's just idea. Sorry. Yes, ego is weapon, but it's not, it's not just weapon. Pankar, what do you mean? Krishji can't go this deep always. Why, Onkar? I'm not even going deep. It's complex. I think that you get something else by ego. Chrismax, great question. Do you think knowing we live inside a simulation changes anything? Or do we need to still be happy inside the simulation? You don't need anything, dude. But Chrismax, what you want in your life, like what you need, what you want, what makes you happy, it depends on you. This knowing that you live inside simulation can still continue to exist in you, together with a strong belief in personal self in you. Only on this, because if you know this like just information, that maybe you live in simulation and there is no you, well, it will not help you. It's just idea in you. Really, there is like a word realization, and it's not about knowledge. And this realization happens when you see through the layers of your ego. I don't know precisely when exactly this happens. I know for sure that meditation can lead you towards it, because meditation just clarifies your mind. It just shows you what's there, shows you the deepest parts of ego, and how this separate self is holding you, keeping you trapped. But those are different things, dude. Like, for example, being enlightened or awakened and having balanced, healthy life, happy life, those are different things. Because realization, dude, freedom of this trap in you, trap of you in you, this just, it makes you free from existential need, existential suffering, existential need to be happy or sad. It just doesn't matter in the end. But, well, yes, don't mix different things, dude. You always, when you are alive, will have body, biological body, emotion. You have to eat food, sleep, create relationship, create your life, live your life. Realization, dude, helps in one way, but life doesn't stop there. But if you feel like living is a job for you, dude, being happy is a job for you, then you're definitely into this ego trap in you. New name, this is not a necklace, this is a microphone. Where do you think else would I put this microphone? In my chest hair? Or in my hair? No, dude, necklace is better. Yes, about the chest hair, yes. That would be funny. Yes, you will always have needs and desires. But no, self-realization is just about relationship with yourself. Are needs and desires arising in you a problem, or is just something naturally arising you? That is the difference. Because when you live like trapped in your own mind, then life could feel like a job for you. And you feel like emotions and thoughts are bringing you down. But if you can see that emotions and thoughts are just, and all the life experiences are folding out and happening by themselves without controller, well, then just okayness appears, inner freedom appears, lightness. Still life continues to happen, but there's just no struggle behind it. You still dream, you still work, you still have desires, still have some struggles. But you will be okay with that. No, it's not pre-recorded. My nose hair. Look at my nose hair. Is knowledge a blessing or a curse? Knowledge is knowledge. Yes, intelligence isn't the same as wisdom, but both of them are the same as a happening. Yo, 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 yo. Nah, man, English is totally not my first language, but it's my second language. Onkar, I wouldn't say that intelligence decides your wisdom. I don't know. When I dream, what language do I speak? Language happening is well, it's illusion and it's real at the same time. But, well, it depends, Jackie, it depends. Dreams are different, you know. I mean, different if you compare these dreams with other dreams. But of course, they are no different. Just another happening in life. Super crunch. When you ask me, do I accept unpleasant behavior because I don't like conflict? Well, what makes conflict to arise, to happen? I would say it's because idea of you is being challenged. As well, conflicts are natural appearance of life, but many conflicts would end just if you would notice that these conflicts does not touch you. There is no you who can be touched by conflicts or bad messages. But even without that, there is still relationship between people and conflicts can happen. Yes, Chrismax, conflict matters. All matters. Conflict as well is showing you that it comes and it goes. Every moment is showing to you that it comes and it goes. Chrismax, I would say that conflict itself is not a problem. When you have this belief in you, that when you don't see that this idea of you who is believing in this conflict as something to do with you, well, this can make problem. Vinit, well, I have some links in description if you want to do that. So I could buy some clothes. Dude, if you would see what my wife is doing on balcony, some strange movements. Um, the biggest question to all of you in this chat is always, why is this what you are typing so important for you to know it? What is your relationship with all of this that you are typing? I mean, continue typing, it helps for this channel, but I see that all of you are being tricked by all that you type here, that it's a big deal, that if you will know this answer, then something for real is gonna change. But just stop in this moment. Just stop in your life in this moment. Stop and just observe. You don't need to do anything else. Just look at your mind, what it is doing, from where comes are coming from, from where thoughts are coming from. Yes, yes, Jackie, of course, but because I just see that many people seek for these answers to their questions. And if I can clarify to you something with my limited speech abilities, then I'm happy for that. But either way, just all the answers are here and now in this moment in your own life. No, Fox Mulder. No, 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 no. Man, I'm saying that to you because this can help you. And belief in your own self, in your mind, well, it is very, dude, that's funny. I don't want to say it's dumb, but that's, I totally get why Buddha laughed hard. At some point in his self-inquiry. How to stop phone addiction. If you see that your life quality is suffering from let's say phone addiction. Well, first you can just replace this time that you spend in your phone with something more meaningful. This is first that I can say to you, but second part would be, what is behind addiction? I mean, if addiction holds you, if you are being held like a hostage by some addiction, who is this hostage? Have you tried to find out? Hello, Guryant. Last night you had a dream that you got married with someone from the stream? Kanana, dude, how that's possible? So your mind created some image of this chat's person. Too bad I don't see so many comments. Man, when people are showing up more and more in these live streams, I really don't know how will this go. Did not thought about it. I will need some kind of superpowers. We need Groover, yes. Many persons are addicted to something. They probably don't know that. But if there's addiction, well, if you're addicted to one thing, then you will probably will be addicted to lots of things, even you stop one addiction. Because honestly, the best way would be find out, is there someone behind addiction? I know that sounds hard and unpleasant, but you can try to do that. But there are other ways, like just learn about balanced, healthy lifestyle. You can learn always some new qualities, new habits, learn about addictions in many ways. I had addictions as well, and definitely have right now as well. But I was totally more addictive person when I did not see what is behind addictions. Is there someone? If you have this habit to think out thoughts, to fight with emotions, to fight with your inner life, well, then you just can't let go. But if you start to practice mindfulness, meditation, observing, passiveness, all of this, then what happens? Addiction comes in you, these feelings, thoughts, and you just don't touch them. And maybe they take you over. But each time you don't touch something in you and let it just be there and pass away, well, slowly, 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 you will be less bothered by these processes in you. Learn to unidentify, to learn to detach. What is making you attached to whatever appears in you? If it's addiction, if it's anxiety, if it's fear, what makes you attached to it? Actually, only that you are used to it, used to like touch and identify with all that comes in you. It's just a habit, basically. Yes, learn to disassociate. That can be another word for that. It's either way about learning, about practice, about discipline in this practice. Many people don't like to hear that some work has to be put in, practice has to be done. Meditation can help. Many people don't like to hear that meditation really helps, because it sounds like all of these are some kind of another thing to do in life. But actually, things may feel to do in life if you think that you are the doer. And this idea that you are the doer slowly starts to fade away when you do specific practices, when you live specific lifestyle. These meditations, self-inquiry, just relax, do what makes you relax. Ecliptic dude, how do you juggle the inevitable with unknowable? I'm not sure that you have to juggle between these. Just let life, dude, happen. Let this moment to happen always, whatever it is. If thoughts about future comes in you, if thoughts about next moment comes in you, just don't touch these thoughts. Like I said, practice to don't touch anything in you, whatever it is. There is no, I wouldn't say there is better way how to realize that life is happening effortlessly and you are not doing anything. Rans, dude, you're changing always the profile picture, or there's always some kind of new Rans in chat. Man, I drink beer super rarely. I would say only if I travel to Slovakia or, yes, to Slovakia. Then we just, when we hike with our wife in mountains, sometimes we just, in evening, have a beer cup. Not a cup, but I don't know how you call it. But in general, dude, I don't drink beer and I don't drink alcohol. I mean alcohol in some rare parties. No, we need Groover. I did not have heard about it. But I see how chanting can be a good practice actually. Dylan, final truth that I speak about will always be just in your mind. If you live in a state when you are into this continuous thought stream, fighting with these thoughts and feelings, you cannot get out of this state if you don't change nothing. If you continue just thinking about thoughts the way you do, if you're gonna continue to identify with feelings the way you do, well, Nothing that big will happen. Breaking free from being trapped in your ego. At first, it's a real fight. I don't see how this can be something pleasant, because you have to change your inner habits, have to train, work on yourself. Basically, just on more noticing, more being aware. Dylan, what a great question. But Dylan, what can you do? And don't worry what will happen with you when painful events will happen in your life. It's dude, all there is this moment. And you don't have to deal with anything actually. Just notice what is this moment. Notice this moment. All the content of it. All the content behind it. Just notice passively. I'm gonna go like after some 10 minutes. This was just a like short stream. We'll watch football and maybe we'll do today crazy late night satsang meditation stream, whatever, after some hours. Very good, Nix. Quite hot, but it's all good. Fox Mulder, I will be back after 2 hours. If someone will want to join me that late. Cosmos creation. I would not say that addiction as well is such a problem. Addiction can be just a normal part of life. The only problem maker is this idea of you. Idea of you as whatever happens with you in your life. Yes, Jackie. I actually don't remember what's playing. Ah, wait. No, I don't know. Maybe Spain against something. Spain vs Austria. I thought Argentina will play against Austria. But yes, I guess Spain vs Austria. Interesting match. No web matrix. I do not have tattoos. Yes, yes, Jackie. Yep, singing bowls. Onkar, dude. Yes, astrology is very ancient. But dude, there is no such thing as solution for almost every problem in life. Sometimes there are new problems and new solutions. I even don't look at problems like problems. There are solutions. And if there is problem without solution, like if problem is not seen as solution, then it's just suffering. Yes, we need. France is very powerful. Why naked? How do you think? Why naked? What would be your guess? Yes, Onkar. Astrology is definitely helpful, just the way anything else. Astrology is part of life for someone. And of course, everyone wants to be proud of their own ways of living. I'm out to watch some football. See you later, some of you. Vaishnav do later.